Alright everybody, we are back at Alchemist Cove with our painting our Space Marine Lieutenant. We got him primed, shot him down with a little Chaos Black, ready to go. We're going to be doing a traditional Ultramarine. Now, I'll be painting most of this with Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl paints. Our base color I mixed up, so it's a little dark blue and a little gray blue. So, like normal, I'm going to end up doing 2 light coats. I'm not too worried about being clean. I'm going to be using big brush, lots of coverage. And I use a wet palette. This is Army Painters. But use what you're used to and what works for you. And just start getting it in there, making sure you get good coverage. Like I said in the build video, I typically don't paint on a base. Nice even coats. Make sure you try to get in the recesses and just take your time.
And the picture my mom took, I gotta say she's so hard that she took a picture, and if you look in the like in the window of his house, it looks like somebody's sitting there in the window of his house. Yeah.
The reason I do is because then I can hold them. You'll notice as we work, I'll take them off the base, and so I can manipulate them how I need them. It's nice, even coats. Get them all covered.
Up until the last time I went, still got to get my college ID.
I was talking to a guy down in Texas, and he knew about the rent fair before I did.
Oh wow. Yeah, because they, unless they change, they think it's $5 off your ticket if you're a college student. Just have to show your ID. And like, I think the last time we went, mine was like 2 days or whatever. I still did it. Still saw if I could do it. I did it. Yeah. Got it. Hell yeah.
Alright, now we got our lieutenant all based in blue.
Yes.
We're going to go in and we're going to hit some of the recesses we want with a little wash.
That's why he said in about 1,000 years, because he fought one of the last.
See if I can get it to focus. Gonna hit with a little Nolan oil. A couple little spots.
Oh yeah.
Use a little small brush. See if it'll
His wife died at Disney, and he went to
focus.
and they found out that he had a Disney Plus subscription. You can't sue them if you don't have a Disney Plus.
No way.
Apparently it's in the fine details.
No way.
I'm just gonna come in.
You can't sue Disney for any reason. Yeah.
That's so messed
If you
up.
do, you can.
And hit some of the little vents.
You opt in, agree to the terms of agreement, and sign up.
Because they had
All
it in
these
their
terms and agreements.
terms
that
and
just
agreements.
signs
Yeah.
off on
Everybody just puts it
Yeah.
in. You can't sue Disney if you have one.
Yeah.
for any reason.
For any reason.
any
His wife
reason.
died. His wife died, and they were at fault.
Mhm.
And because of that fine print, he can't sue them.
And just so you know,
But if
they
you
didn't
just-
die at Disneyland, they died outside of Disneyland.
Yeah.
You know, hold the mini how you feel comfortable. You know, this is the way I do them.
Yeah. Can't use spider.
We're just going around with a little Nuln Oil now that we're based.
Well, no, it's perfect
Oh,
sense.
Hitting
Because Marvel went bankrupt decades ago.
So what
And
can
they
use?
were stupid. And they sold
little
all the
places we want to
rights to all
darken up
their
a hair.
characters to other
I
companies
didn't
to
know
get
that.
money.
But what doesn't make sense? How does it make sense that they have rights to this character but they can't use it for entertainment?
Places we want to add a little depth and shadow.
Monetization is a very broad field. You can make money off of something in many ways that virtually dictate.
So what can they use Spider-Man for?
Marvel? Comics.
That is that not
And
entertainment?
no, comics. Remember, no. Digital entertainment.
Oh,
movies.
just digital.
Movie rights.
Okay.
Movie rights.
I think Sony also owns the
Movies,
game rights.
shows.
The what rights?
The game rights.
Well,
Yes,
that would be
Sony
digital
owns the game
media.
rights as well.
That would make
But
sense.
no, Marvel can profit off
Hitting around the bottom of the kneecap.
memorabilia,
There's a little
t-shirts,
line I want to hit.
action figures,
Okay.
anything and everything that's not movie related.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you see what movie was it? Oh, I guess it would have been. Did you watch Deadpool yet?
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Take your
The
time.
scene with Happy.
Yeah.
They had the picture with Tony Stark and Peter Parker, but they had to cut Peter Parker out because otherwise Sony would
Yeah.
give them a cut.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Yeah, they have to pay Sony
Mm-hmm.
to use them.
Yeah. So they had to purposely block off half of the picture.
Yep. Well, it's no different than why Tom Holland was in the Marvel Universe
Yeah.
there.
They
They
were
were
borrowing
paying
it.
Sony.
Yep.
They were paying them because they wanted Spider-Man that
Honestly,
bad.
I think.
Yeah, I don't blame them. It was a good addition.
And honestly,
I
I
realize
think
one of the-
Sony did the right thing and made that deal.
I'm glad they.
Rather than what Fox did and said, yeah, you can buy us.
Yeah, I am glad that
Well,
Yeah,
Disney
Spider-Man.
can't. Disney can't buy Sony. They would
Not anymore.
why not?
monopolization. They can't.
You think that would
Well,
be
number one, they can't afford it. 20th Century Fox is by far cheaper than Sony.
Oh, absolutely.
And Fox was slowly going under anyway. But they would have to spend far more to buy Sony, but it
Yeah, but
never
it's
happened.
Disney. They own the world.
Disney is in debt.
What?
Disney is broke. They spend money they don't have, Paul.
I didn't know that.
It's because they're mismanaged grossly by their CEO
Oh,
and
yeah.
board of administrators.
Yeah, I
All
saw
of them.
that.
They need to be axed, honestly. And I
Didn't
believe
Iger
that
just
another
get
guy,
axed again?
another guy comes in here, thinks older guy, and he's got it pegged right. Jack, yeah, it's only a matter of time before some rich person wants to go in and cause chaos because all they have to do is buy 50% of the shares, and they will have full control of the company.
I forgot who
And
it was
it's
that
only a matter of
they're.
time.
I forgot who it was that they're working on that, but they try to force a vote to put themselves into onto the board. I forget what the old guy's name is.
Because Disney is
billionaire.
being mismanaged grossly. They're spending
Well-
money they don't have because they're selling bonds. They're utilizing stocks. They're not buying. The assets they're acquiring. Take care. Like when the whole Comcast thing came around, part of their offer there was like 70% stocks and bonds, and only.
Alright, so now we're going to let the Nuln Oil dry.
Disney doesn't have open
And we're going to come in, do a little dry brushing
They have property
for some highlights.
and
Just
promises.
with all this stuff.
Alright, now that we got all our details hit with a little wash, we're going to go in
I was mostly referencing.
and do a little dry brushing, hit some highlights.
I am excited for that, but I
Hold on,
really like it.
that's actually a thing.
I use a texture palette. This is from Artist Opus,
Yeah.
and we would
I'm personally
hit it with a little
I like.
gray blue from
I know you're
Pro
not, I
Acryl.
have to.
We're just going to put a little
I know, but you don't.
I
want
honestly
to-
think
little
that
dot.
they could've found a better-
I'm not going to go overboard with this, just hit a couple
If you told me
highlights.
that Robert Downey Jr. was never hired, I would say yes.
Robert, see, the difference is the big
Dry
thing-
brush.
Marvel has some great spot on casts.
Remember,
Robert Downey Jr. literally personifies
what you dry brush, but you don't want it to
That was the same lifestyle.
the real life Robert Downey.
have anything on it.
Yeah.
And so we're going to
Victor Von Doom is nothing like Tony Stark.
pick some up,
I'll be honest, the only things I
use
know
a
about
texture palette, paper towel.
So like,
and that was not a good
no,
version.
it was not a good version.
The more you do it, the more you're gonna learn, see what you need on it. I still use the back of my hand.
It was Doctor Doom versus Darth Vader, and I was
Now
like,
we're just
Darth
gonna.
Vader wins this, no contest. And then they went into the lore of Victor Von Doom. I'm like, I didn't know any of this.
Dude,
stuff.
Doom,
I'm like,
alright,
what is
so
this?
Doom is not only a master of science,
Yeah,
he
but
is
he's
a
also
master of
magic.
sorcery.
Yeah, he's also a
Doom
magician.
is an extremely powerful
See,
character.
I didn't know that.
And just
Marvel would have
Because
going in one direction. Just
Doom, his backstory, his mother's in hell being tortured by Mephisto, and every
giving a
year
little
after his
highlight.
mother's death, Doom goes to hell to fight Mephisto and loses.
Dry brushing takes a little practice. The more you do it,
also, like, apparently, like, Thanos, like, the movie.
you'll get used to it.
Because they're, like, motivation. Like, apparently in the comics, he's another deathly counter.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Same thing with Wade Wilson.
Yeah. Which that would have been awesome if they would have been able to do a Deadpool movie with Thanos. Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I like doing this because it gives it kind of a gritty.
There won't be a Deadpool 4 this. But then again, he's a Joker, so.
It doesn't mean that.
Little gritty,
Yeah,
dirty
there won't
look.
be a Deadpool.
Again, Hugh Jackman is going to.
Till he's 90.
Hit the edges.
I'll allow him to. Oh yeah.
That's fine.
I like the size accurate version of Wolverine. Tusky, just so you know, size accurate to the comics, Wolverine is 5'3".
Yeah, that's.
He's a small dude.
Yeah, I didn't know that before.
Hold on,
but,
Tusky, I am 5'3".
So you're Wolverine. You just gotta pump up a little and get some claws.
But no, I mean, back to Joker, I think it'll be good.
Just going around.
Do it right, I think that we can all.
I'm just not a fan of as an actress. I saw her in. I saw her in.
She can act.
What was the American Horror Story? She was in? It was really good.
She can act. She's been in a lot of movies, more than you realize.
I haven't seen other than.
Not on a heavy front role, but she's been in a back role in a lot of movies. She can act.
I mean, she's a performer, so.
But the reason I picked her is because the movie's supposed to be a musical.
That makes sense.
And it's perfect.
This is the first one. There was a lot of like the dancing and all that stuff.
Well, there wasn't any singing,
No, but like dancing.
but it was, yeah, giving up to that, and it also makes sense because, like, for a long time, the comics now, Jokers. So, they could make this one a different Joker,
Yeah.
as opposed to
See.
the Joker we know, which would make perfect sense. And then, being a musical, it honestly fits. Like,
See, with the three jokes, I honestly forgot all about that until you just brought it back up. But like for a long
All right,
time,
and see,
they already
there we
had
go.
three jokes.
Quick, dirty, dry brush highlight.
It's like,
Dirty it up.
yeah, the Heath Ledger one,
Make it look good.
Nicholson one, which is completely different characters.
Hello.
Really quick and easy.
You had the one from the like 60s or 70s. Yeah,
And
Cesar Romero, that one. And those were like three.
there we go.
distinct Jokers.
Well, so throughout that time, you're absolutely right. And even in the comics, there are three archetypal Jokers. There's the Clown Princess Prime.
And there we got simple base highlight. Little
but
texturing
they call it the clown, the comedian.
coming together.
And the novelist.
And then the Suicide Squad version.
And now we can go in and start blocking out colors
And I would look at this.
I still say Jared
in the
Leto
other areas.
played the part great.
He's a
Look
good
was
actor,
Alright.
but it was written good.
And yeah, the look was terrible.
I'll take a little bit of piece of paper towel since I tend to work on my texture palette
I think he did a great movie.
and remove that.
Oh, for the movie, yeah, it was not.
Alright, so now we're going to go in
Have you ever watched a movie on VHS?
and we're going to hit little black spaces
Well, maybe. I
You gotta
know.
watch the movie.
My dad had VHSs and would watch movies with
inside
us,
the
so I
arms,
watched.
back of the legs.
Because it was either CDs or VHS. He'd put on one or the other. Yeah, that's what I
and a couple other places. We're just going to get that all blacked in. Take your time.
I know UHD was organizing a lot of things at Boost too. It was like a updated version of MP4.
I have gone to a store where you rent DVD movies.
It's probably an FYE or something. FYE, they're slow right now.
Yeah. For the longest time, I thought they were done.
I know, me too. But then I saw one like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's like, huh.
For the longest time, I thought they were done. And I think most of the revenue comes from selling props
Oh, wow.
and
Aaron,
merch
what
instead of actually
May I
CDs
sit
and
in a
DVDs.
chair?
Not right now.
Okay.
Good night.
Yes, I was. You do my trade-ins yet?
Nope.
Alright.
Aaron's been a busy
Oh, Aaron, you're slacking.
man. Aaron's been a busy
Maybe
man.
if you
I
didn't
will.
spend all day talking to your customers about comic stuff.
That's part of the job.
Jesus.
Sorry for talking content, you know?
Trying to push your wares.
Modern Horizons 2. We've been had a Modern Horizons 2. We have Modern Horizons 3.
I have draft boosters, that's it for MH2.
One that's not even priced that's not up on the shelf.
What? Oh, I don't know what Aaron wants to do with that.
$1 million.
Yeah, it's this.
Aaron, you got an MH2 box sitting here, and he wants to know what he wants to do with it.
It has a price on it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, Aaron's a good guy.
229. I don't know if it's still
It
229.
probably just doesn't have no money shop. There's not space.
Alright, so we got that part done.
Right there, on where the
There.
cursor is.
Gonna hit a little bit of the inside of this arm.
Don't, don't.
And we're just doing this
I just don't think there's enough room.
to get on tabletop.
No,
It'll
it
be over there.
didn't have a name on it yet.
Yeah, it's a draft booster just like them. I just don't think he wants to stack them that high.
Oh, actually, there is a stack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
They're up there.
You have good eyes, Jonathan.
Thank
You
you.
noticed
If
it.
you make a mistake,
Which is funny
you can always
because one day he showed up and didn't realize
clean your brush off.
he was wearing glasses.
I'm not wearing glasses.
No, at the time
No, I
everyone was, and he looks at me, he's like, Ralphie, you're wearing glasses. Frank, you're wearing glasses. And he's never gonna live that down.
and just clean it off.
Always wears glasses.
I used to wear glasses, and then they lasers out my eyeballs.
They're on his eyes.
Oh, you had LASIK? Speak like you didn't have to do PRK. That's where they scrub the lens completely off, so they grows back. It's better than LASIK. It's just a terrible 3-day process in the aftermath. My friend had them, and she was basically laid out for like the 3 days. She got them done on a Friday, showed up on Monday, still in pain.
See, that's the thing with LASIK. Like the next day, the pain was gone, which was nice.
Yeah.
But after the surgery, oh my god, it was the worst pain. But once the net's all over.
Just keep taking your time.
Just because, dude, they burn part of your eye off.
I know. It's hard.
Hit the spots.
No, now I'm gonna see. I'll see you guys later.
You out?
Now I'm heading out.
Heading to work?
Huh?
Heading to work?
Alright.
Where you going?
Oh, home.
Why are you going home?
To lay down.
Why?
I don't know. I came here to see if the trade-ins were done. Now I'm heading home.
Because he's tired.
I thought you said train.
I like
Yeah.
You could have also messaged him.
That's
Yeah.
also a thing.
Well, I
Yeah,
didn't
he
think
likes
of that.
socializing with people.
Well, I didn't think of that. Will you shoot me a message when you're done with them, Aaron?
Yes, I'm gonna get to it next.
All right.
Don't lie to him, Eric.
I'm not.
I don't know. I was thinking about going shooting tonight, but I wanted to see if Nick wanted to go with me.
You just missed. He
Yeah.
said he'll be
He'll be
back.
back.
Yeah, I don't know when he'll be back. He did say he'll be back. I'm also joking.
No, I don't know you're gonna be that long.
I don't know.
Like maybe an hour or so. If you check the list.
There's nothing I can do though, because
Did
even
you
when I
submit it
check,
though?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That
know.
was the main portion of the question.
Oh, no, I didn't.
So
pull
you
this.
check it if they changed or not.
That's a good point. But yeah, no, I didn't even try and pull one in yet.
Okay. Who you playing?
I haven't decided. It's like a month away.
You're not gonna do practice then?
I mean, I'm going to a big event this weekend, so.
Oh, that's where you're going.
Me, yeah, me, last year, no, we're going to Ohio. I'm playing slowly. If I do well with her, I'll.
And then I tend
If I
to
do horribly, maybe I'll move on to something else.
Back to Zillow.
Yeah, maybe I'll want to play Zillow again. You don't know.
do the inside
Who knows?
Oh, one more
of the
thing.
exhaust ports here.
I'm back on overtime. I know, I was really happy about it. Back to 7 days. I couldn't be happier.
You could always be happier.
Oh no, I couldn't. When I saw that,
You don't ever want to cap your happiness.
when I saw that schedule,
I've met Anakin. I've heard his life story.
the amount of the amount of excitement
You don't sound too excited.
I am.
Oh, he is.
You look more excited than you sound.
That's because he's tired.
All right, and now for the leather products, we're going to start basing it with Pro Acryl's mahogany. Remember, give your paints a good shake.
Are you just taking progress pictures or are you streaming?
I'm recording.
No, he has to cut all of that out.
Is it audio or just visual?
Both.
Next camera.
Cooking Smurfs.
And remember to thin your paint down. I tend to work a little thicker than most. Then we're going to come in here with the mahogany and paint the leather goods. And we're going to do some texturing on that then.
How are you doing, Master?
So I definitely want to start with a darker. If you're using Games Workshop, you don't want to do all the texturing. Mornfrang brown works really good for a leather color.
No, Mio and then Lesher are going to Ohio.
Oh, I haven't been there. My grandmother's made chicken breast.
256
Breaded
people.
chicken breast. Really good. Yeah. She like, she gets like,
Take your time.
It's the only place that they ever do anything. Oh yeah. We're leaving tomorrow morning,
every day this week.
and then check into the hotel. Probably take it easy, and then tomorrow is Saturday is day 1, 5 rounds, and then day 2 is the last 2 rounds, and then cut to top 16. So, are you gonna be at the one here, September?
Trying to work my way through the chicken.
You might.
What chicken you got?
I gotta figure out what I'm playing.
Well,
What are your
I
options?
finished the second to last piece today. I think
It's either Kessler or reprop. I gotta find Rocco and fully reprops yet.
Everything about chicken.
What would you rather play?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was.
I'm always sitting there playing
My
Kessler.
grandmother been making chicken breast every day. It's a great. They tell you.
And remember to also hit
I think for breakfast tomorrow.
the inside.
I don't know if I want to play Stella again here, or if I want to just maybe just say fuck it and play Snowball or something.
Not bacon and pancakes.
Oh, I know. Just gonna put the bacon inside of the pancake.
Oh, I'm gonna slice up the bacon into tiny pieces after I cook it.
And then we're also going to hit
Pancake patties.
The last one,
the leather coming off the belt.
Imagine.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, basically.
Was the one buy or was it an actual one?
actual one.
That's good. That's good. I hate buys, dude. They are the worst. Especially in.
The one Corvold player got
Hey, Aaron, can I get like 4 comments?
paired down with Munich and Anakin. He went to go in, Anakin stuffed him with a silence, and I just went right through. And I just calmly, I looked at him. Anakin.
Yeah, I heard you
Well,
silence somebody.
When he sounds the Corvold player, and then I got to my turn, and I went, okay, I'm gonna taint and pact. I had a dockside. I'm like, all
I
right.
know I got it back.
So I point on, I'm now gonna spread my deck out like a modern dredge player. This matters, nothing else does.
What was an attack?
You did good. You did good.
I tried.
That guy's a doughy, he's just butter.
I might play on the 7th. I'm thinking about it. I got
There's like already 11 people signed up.
Hell, even last year said I did good.
What did you play? I don't remember.
Shalane Halar. +1/+1 counters.
Is that the
Things.
Naya?
Yeah.
It's a nice.
Alright, now we're going to come back in, do a second coat, make sure it's good and covered. Alright, now we're going to also black out plasma.
You know, like Navi's just ready to look up Pro Tour.
Yeah.
The top 4 was.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Was all Navi decks. Top 8, I think, was all.
I don't understand. I know it's a value engine, but like,
It's just, it does its thing with garbage. You don't have to use anything to make it go off.
yeah, you just need either a lightning rage or the what you call it.
Well,
It's
not
all
yet.
deterministic and you just sit there and
You're already
wank
sold
on
me
it.
on it.
It's not even combo. It's just good
It's just
value,
value.
which is fine. But like, how does the
No, but you're going to want it.
finale of Devastation? Is that how it wins?
Finale of
Set it up
Devastation
on
or
poster
Four
right
win.
there.
Because I've only ever played against it once, and they didn't do anything because they're not in
Good tag on it. I asked Trump what it looked like, and he said he
Yeah,
wanted
and I was playing Stella, and guess what? I won that game because they were all rated by the purpose.
Oh, is that the one with Lusher in it?
I think so. I think, yeah, Lusher was playing that.
Yeah, because the guy sitting next to him was all like butter.
I don't remember who all was in that. All I remember is they pretty much soloed out that game.
And then we're going to go with some silver.
I was like, I don't even know what this deck does. I know it draws cards.
And
I know it ramps.
hit the blade.
Other than that, I don't know what this deck does.
I know it's Civic, so we're up to some kind of tomfoolery.
Yep. Also, isn't there another new commander that's like doing stuff? Sus. Naya colors? It was like
Sort of
tokens.
scripted, wow.
With tokens.
Oh yeah, Balin the Haymaker.
Balin, yeah, that's it.
We'll do some fun with this then.
I don't know if it actually like took off
Make it
yet.
pop.
Asher's considering it for this weekend, I think. So it must be good. But it's probably still really new, so it's hard to say. Because I think it came out in Bloomberg.
Or I might just leave my hand when no, that's not the
Play Teva's,
way to do it.
Prom.
I'm honestly at this point, like, I don't care, I don't have pride anymore, like, I don't play the format, I just play
Raw,
just play TNK, whatever.
raw Tevesh.
TNK.
It's in the car.
Oh, Blue Farm, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, TNK.
Tevesh Rog.
And
Rakdos Banana.
Cause like, that's
Well,
not,
Blue Farm,
that's not
Blue
the
Farm
value
is,
pile I'm looking for, that's just like a pile of God's grease.
Fat Grixis is just
Oh,
Blue
it's-
Farm without white.
Yeah, but I kinda like the blue
Yeah.
for the cards.
Yeah,
Neopirates.
so you get silence effects.
I don't like the pirates.
Neopirates is great.
You have silence effects and Sabine's Reclamation
And Boromir,
and
and
Espersen
But
Voice.
I can
Timna.
taste it.
Mystic Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Paddle of
You
the
taste
Storm.
like it
real
makes me
strong.
upset,
Yeah.
not the
Hey,
bad.
Just go back to like old school, just play Mad Farm.
And then I taste the fake.
See, I'm playing.
I want Timna Bruce, let's go.
It makes me
I'm playing Flash Hole.
because my favorite commander pair is Malcolm Timna, but then I don't get access to it. And that's my favorite thing.
Why don't you?
I have to,
I'm going to come in here, also with the silver.
if I want,
Right, you don't get
like, I have pieces.
Wait, Malcolm's blue. That's
Mono blue.
Hit the middle parts.
No, like,
Lieutenant 10, just be careful going around where you already have painted your blue.
You play Sans
Just
Rhino.
take your time.
It's a fun one, you don't even actually need